Welcome to the Unfiltered Duo Podcast. I'm Carrie.
And I'm Cheryl.
And this is how the unfiltered chaos makes sense.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Carrie.
How are you?
Pretty good. Have you been watching, I kind of went on this dive because I like true crime. There's these two different shows that I've watched recently is Don't Date Brandon and Stalking Samantha, 13 Years of Tara.
Yeah.
And they are so good. Highly recommend. But it has been insane. So I've been hooked on those. I finally finished them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just have to tell you about it.
Okay, no, I haven't even heard of either of those.
Well, you gotta watch it.
Okay. I will put them on my list.
Because, Don't Date Brandon, I have it on Paramount.
Okay.
I don't know. I think, actually, I'm looking at it right now. You can get it on YouTube.
Okay.
And Roku channel and Amazon Video. And then Samantha is on Hulu. Both of them are so good.
Okay. I will definitely check those out. Have you heard lately of what people are calling the burnt toast theory?
Mm-mm.
So my understanding is, say you're getting ready in the morning and you're making your breakfast, your toast is burnt. So you toss it, you make another toast for yourself.
Okay.
And this delays your morning.
Yeah.
So you were supposed to leave the house at 8 o'clock, but you had to leave at 8:05.
Okay.
So it's a narrow window, but as you're driving to work, you come across a car accident, or you come across something that would have happened to you possibly if you had left at your original time.
That's freaky.
Yeah. So it's that small delay changed the course of your future.
I've had that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean...
for a car accident.
Mm-hmm. So it literally just happened to us tonight. Because, I picked up at the soccer fields, and we didn't leave right when we were supposed to. We were supposed to leave at a certain time because I had put the McDonald's order in. We were supposed to get off the field, get off the get on our way, but there was a delay. She was the last one off the field. She was tying her shoes, whatever. Whatever she was doing, it just wasn't the time we were supposed to leave. And so on our way, we got to turn into where McDonald's was. There was a 3-car accident.
Wait, the one right here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that they're putting a red light?
Yes, but it did not prevent this accident.
What, is the red light working?
No, it's not. Okay. No, it's not up
Which
yet.
is another reason why they need it, but
I know,
yes.
It's an awful thing. So
That's crazy, though.
Yes. So literally, that moment was I'm so glad we had that burnt toast theory.
Yeah.
That delayed us to not have that.
Maybe sometimes,
situation.
we should sit back and not be so upset if we're behind. I know I'm always late, but that is not an excuse. But sometimes it might work out for the better.
Yeah. And I think, if you go back and listen to stories about the 9/11 terrorist attacks, there were so many things where they were just I couldn't find my shoe that morning, and it delayed me from missing my bus, and my bus didn't pick me. I had to take the next bus, and I didn't get to work on time, and it prevented me from being in the building.
Isn't that wild?
It is. I have gone down this little rabbit hole, of the
the hoe.
The rabbit hole. I went down the rabbit hole, the rabbit hole of the burnt toast theory. So
I'm gonna have to look this up on TikTok. Are people sharing it?
Yeah, I've seen them on TikTok lately. So that's how I
I'm gonna have to look this up.
Figured it out
and see what people are saying. Oh.
Yeah, no.
Well,
definitely.
I'm glad you weren't in an accident.
Well, I know, me too.
Woo.
But it kind of still in our day and age, car accidents aren't unheard of, but they are kind of rare to come across. I don't see one every time I'm out driving.
Yeah, for me to see it, did I tell you about, dead deer on the side of the road. I always wondered what happened to them. I never saw like who got rid of them. One day I got to see them getting rid of it. I was like,
there you people are.
There you people are. Like, do you have a timing? Like,
well, now that you said dead deer on the side of the road, you know where I'm going with that one.
yes.
Because I think anytime, okay, we have to bring it up.
Does it have clothes?
What are you doing? So I'll look up the real thing. But there is a story
Wasn't it in Alabama?
No, it was out of Cleveland.
Oh, Cleveland. That's right. I remember us talking about it because
it
we crack jokes about it.
We
all
do.
the time.
It's so sad though.
Which is sad. Like, it's not making fun of the victim. It's like making fun of the police.
Yeah, the police. Okay, so this was back in 2010 is when this originally happened.
I didn't realize it was that far back.
Yeah, no, it was 2010. So there were people who had called in to 911 and they were reporting like, I think there's a body on the side of the road. You know, can someone come and check this out? And it was a busy highway, so it wasn't like just your average street. It was a busy road. And so like the cops went out to check on it and they must have just drove by because they reported back and said it was a dead deer.
I remember that.
They did not like
how do you mistaken a human for a deer?
Yeah.
They weren't doing their job. They should have been fired.
I mean, this literally says is, quote, all it is a dead deer, the officer said. You might want to notify Ohio Department of Transportation. And then they went
for the deer with pants.
The deer with, yeah.
And a sweater, maybe.
Yeah. And it turned out the lady's name was Angel Crockett. She was a mother of 3 that was murdered.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Never looked into like.
No,
I hate that.
I know.
And I hope her family got justice because that's awful. Those cops were not doing their job.
No, it was definitely. I mean, the cops. Let me see. I know
whoever reported back that, I'm sorry, like that should haunt you for the rest of your life. That you did not take the due diligence to make sure, verify.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that you even going to like pull up on the side of the road. Like I would think that you would stop, not just drive by. If you look over, was the woman naked?
Right.
And if she was naked, she don't have fur. Like
right,
deers have fur.
Yeah. But it says they were suspended for 6 months without pay. And
I'd have somebody's job, but that's me.
Yeah, well, maybe they're said to be remorseful.
I bet they are, and I hope it haunts their dreams.
Yeah, because it's not okay.
No. It's awful.
It's awful. I mean, it's terrible. So anyway, but good on the people for calling in to be like, I think something's wrong. You know, like,
yeah,
see something, say something, report it.
And then people are reporting.
Yeah, and then the cops.
It's one of those times that cops are very helpful, but also can drop the ball. And they drop the ball in a harmful way. Because I can't imagine as the child, I'd be like, did you think a deer wore pants?
Right.
Like, did it have a sweater? Like, it had long hair?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Right. It's stupid. Like, what were they thinking? They're just like
training. Like, I would probably training. I would probably like want to maybe start a program to like educate cops on this is what can happen whenever you don't verify.
Yeah.
Maybe even like a protocol that if it's a dead animal, like Amazon and DoorDash can take a photo of the food being dropped off. Why can't a cop like take a picture and send it in to who would you say, like the Ohio Public.
Department of Transportation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why can't they be like, hey, this is where it's at, mile marker, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, verification, I guess. Like, accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Accountability.
Yeah.
That's what I would want to see.
Definitely. Very sad. And in other sad stories.
Well, I went down the rabbit hole of Reddit. We did Reddit before, and we're going to do Reddit again.
Mm-hmm.
Because we find this very funny. But we are both women that have been married for 20 years? 18. You're almost to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
We're just going to call it 20.
Yeah.
So, like, listening to stories of what people on, like, their first date goes through, because my first date was 25 years ago with my husband. So, I don't know what that's like. So, sometimes it's interesting.
I mean, I do have my fair share of, like, awful date stories. Because I dated into my 20s.
Maybe I should have asked you for, like...
No.
Maybe you'll have to do a story time.
Well, I'll tell the worst one. Because it just sticks out in my mind. And maybe a second one that I didn't realize what was happening. But anyway, I was young and innocent and maybe a little ignorant to what was happening in my life. But, so there was a guy, his name was Paul. And
is that his real name, or should we
name.
Bleep something?
It's his real name. Hi, Paul. You'll never find me. I don't think you think about me at all. So we had met each other quite a few times because it was through church. So we had hung out at different, like, mutual gatherings of people, but never a date. But we had gotten along. Like, he was very nice. He was in law school, I think, or law school, I think. So he was like 5 or 6 years older than me. Okay. But that's not a big difference. So we had been talking, and we had decided my friend was a DJ and decided to host, like, a dance in, like, this warehouse type thing.
Okay.
And this was not unusual. This is something I had been to before. I had known this DJ for longer than I knew Paul. Like,
is this like the Mormon dances that I watched on TikTok?
No. This was in a warehouse outside of that. So that
I would have been judging you.
Yeah, no. This was not the Mormon dances.
Okay.
But it was Mormons at the place, but this was not Mormon dancing. Yeah, it was two separate crowds.
What I saw on TikTok was awkward.
No, that's a good rabbit hole too. If you need a good rabbit hole. But no, so we and it was an hour and a half drive, and the dance was at night. So I arranged for him to sleep at my friend's house, and I was going to stay with my sister.
You almost said sleep with my friend.
Yeah, no. Sleep at my friend's house, and I was going to spend the night with my sister.
Okay.
And he if he doesn't know this, he's going to find out. But he's not going to know this because I'm not even Facebook friends with him.
It's fine.
So we get to this dance, and I mean, it's literally, I think, in like this warehouse, like Taekwondo type studio where like it's just a free place for us to go hang out. And my friend like set up his DJ equipment. He's DJing. He loves it. We're all just hanging out, and like, think of like club dancing, but with a little bit of a Mormon twist to it. But it's still like dancing. It's not like line dancing. It's not like 10 feet between you. It's like normal dancing as you can get without being too risque, if you will.
Okay.
So, yes.
I can kind of visualize.
Yeah, like skirting the edge of really being super flirty, but not like strict standards.
Okay.
So that kind of stuff is happening. Well, my date, I guess, was more of the strict type of dancer. And he was like trying to waltz around the room.
Oh Lord.
And like I knew the waltz and I know waltz, I know foxtrot, I know all
Like
of
I
these.
hope the DJ wasn't playing those songs that would. I've watched Dancing with the Stars, but like that's not a typical outing.
It is not. And so he's trying to dance like this to music that wasn't made for that.
Oh.
And I'm like, this is so awkward. And like all my friends are there. Like I know all of the people there and they don't know this guy and they're like, what the fuck? You know, they're like, who is this? So we get like an hour and a half into the dance and I'm like, oh, I'm getting actually really tired. It was
You
a
waited
long
an
day.
hour and a half?
Well, I was with my friends too.
No.
Like I was still mingling
Your
with
friends?
my friends.
Oh, and you were Mormon. But me and my friends used to be like, oh, we're a couple, and like shoo them away. You couldn't really do that.
No, I couldn't. So, especially since he was like sleeping over at my friend's house. So I called my friend because
You were obligated.
Yeah. But I was just like, I'm getting tired. Do you mind if we call it a night? And so my sister was there, and we get in the car as we're all leaving. We drive him to my friend's house, say goodnight as he just leaves the car. And as soon as like the car door closed, we were like, are we going back? Yeah, we're going back. So yeah,
that's why I was hoping this was going.
No, yeah.
I was like, please just go back.
It gets better. So yeah, we go back. We're out way late. We're having so much fun. I don't remember how late we stayed out, but late enough. So the next morning, we get to wherever, picking each other up to go back because we had to drive home, and we're driving home. He pulls out this little device back then to like connect his like thing to my car radio. I don't know what it was. It's probably like first gen
old
Bluetooth
school, Bluetooth
type
things. God,
things.
those were awful.
Yeah. So I was still like mixed CD type girl. You know, I was like, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So enjoy yourself. He starts playing songs from whatever, his phone or iPod or whatever it was.
Oh, God.
I don't remember the songs. I don't remember.
I thought you was going to tell me what type. I was like, oh.
I just remember the dancing in my car. And on top of
he was trying to waltz in the car?
I just remember lots of arms moving as I'm trying to drive because I was driving.
Oh, God.
Lots of that. But then, bam, he starts passing gas.
Oh, God. You know, I'm all about, like, if you gotta fart, it's fine. You gotta take shit. But, like, that early, it's like...
No,
we don't know each other like that.
And it's like car dancing and farting
and stinky
in
my
car. I barely knew him. It was like, I don't know, maybe that was his test to see if I was like marriage material. I failed that test because I was like, no, I don't. No.
You heard about the marriage test that we did on William, right?
I don't know.
When Tanya and Will like got together, they were dating, and Scott was deployed, and so he didn't have children, and so I had Kylie, she had Aubrey, and we were like, we're gonna see if he'll babysit for us to go out for a girls' night. Like, we're gonna test this. Like, is he gonna be okay with it, or is he gonna make a big deal? Girl, he did great. He passed the test.
Yeah, well, good for
him. He watched the kids. He got pissed on. He survived, and he's still around today. So
yeah, and it's at least 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Kylie. Yeah.
Shit. So yeah, well, good for him. He passed. I failed. Whatever that test I had failed. I failed. It was not meant to be.
Well, let me tell you some of these stories that I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. Oh, I have one that I wanted to tell you. Shit. Give me a second. I know it's... Oh, here it is.
Okay.
All right. Met a guy for coffee, and after an hour of small talk,
That's a lot.
a woman walked up to our table and tearfully introduced herself as his wife.
No.
Turns out he was a lying liar and not a divorcee. Mortified. There were 1 or 2 questions asked for ETA. So, like, other people had commented on Reddit. And it says there were 1 or 2 questions asked for more details. So I thought I would update. I will never forget what she said to me. She stuck out her hand and said, "Hello, dear. I'm his wife." I was in such a shock I could only shake her hand and say hello. The dude immediately stood up and rushed her out of the Starbucks. He said nothing to me in that moment, but did try to text me the next week.
No. You cannot follow up with a text message on that one. No. Like, one, that's mortifying. Because, like, one...
Like, she felt bad. She... Like, in that instance, she didn't know.
No, there's nothing to blame her.
No,
like,
and I don't think
him.
that's what she... I don't think that's what the wife, like, thank goodness the wife wasn't trying to blame her.
No.
She was just trying to make it known, like...
I caught you.
Yeah.
I caught you. No, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible.
It was something.
No, that's... That I can't... unfortunately, that's probably a lot more common than we realize.
Probably so. Like, I did read one, which is not on here, but about, like, a guy trying to say that he had been divorced for a long time, but on his hand, he had, like, a tan line from his wedding band. It's like, doesn't look like it's been that long.
No. Okay, I found one. I matched with this woman on an app. So, guy writing about a woman. The conversations were fun and flirty, so we decided to go on a date and see if we vibe in person. I suggested a nature walk, and she agreed. Like a little walk in the park, a little stroll. Okay. That's fine. I picked her up. I started driving to the trailhead. She was wearing baggy clothes, but I didn't give it too much attention. We were discussing how our day was and what she's been up to lately. Now, almost at the trailhead, she lit a cigarette and offered me one, which I declined. I don't smoke. I started asking personal questions about her life to learn more about her, and this is when things started getting crazy. Turns out, at that moment, she was 8 months pregnant.
Oh my God.
The baggy clothes were a great disguise. Not just that, she already had 8 kids with different men.
Oh, God.
And has no clue where some of the kids are. She's not only a smoker, a heavy drinker, and frequently gets pregnant. At this point, I turned my car around, dropped her where I picked her up, and left so fast I was running from a bear.
Oh, my.
Could you imagine?
I can't imagine.
Like, you think
being a dude, and, like, guys are not as observant as women.
Not all the
time. So I can see, like, if she had baggy clothes, like, you might not, and depending on, like, how she's built,
yeah, you might not
realize it, but then to realize it, and it's like, we're on a date. Like, whose dad is to that baby? And wait, you have 8 kids?
Yeah. So, yeah, there's being upfront with someone about something, and then there's completely hiding your whole life
she
from
should have
someone.
been upfront.
Yeah.
I think.
No.
Like, I've known people to date, like, while they were pregnant. But it's all about, like, how you approach it and, like, being open and telling what the circumstances are. So, that girl, holy shit.
Poor guy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, I do have one.
Okay.
Because I'm like going through, because I got a lot of them. And I know we only have so much time. Oh, okay. So 23 female, recently went on what was supposed to be a first date with a man in his 30s. And the experience left me shocked, disappointed, and honestly questioning how I approach dating. We had arranged to go out for a Sunday dinner. Leading up to the day, he seemed consistent and promising over text. I was genuinely excited and put time into getting ready. I wore an olive green silk dress, comfy heels, and a leather coat since it's chilly in South Africa right now. We agreed he'd pick me up at 6 p.m., but he only showed up at 6:40 and was unreachable until then. So, like, she couldn't even find him. When he arrived, he was dressed very casually, definitely not dinner date ready. The first thing he said was, "Wow, you really prepared." I expressed that I value time and respect, but he brushed off my concerns and said I was acting like it was the end of the world. Instead of heading out to dinner, he told me he had an appointment at 8 p.m. and wouldn't be able to go through with our plans. Since I was already dressed up, he suggested we just get takeout instead. We drove to a pizza place, but while waiting for the order, he tried to touch me inappropriately, even after I told him to stop. When we got back to my apartment building, he parked in a darker corner and tried to force himself on me again. I pushed him away, grabbed my things, and left. He later kept calling and saying he missed me, which I found mind-boggling after what happened. I blocked him. The next morning, I cried, not because of him specifically, but because I felt so defeated about dating in general. I know one bad man doesn't define my future, but experiences like this make it really hard to stay optimistic.
Oh, poor thing. She had
Like,
such high aspirations.
And he was late. Then he tries to like make moves. It's like, you didn't even want to take me to a proper dinner.
Yeah, you want to take out? Sir, I did not get all dressed up for you to do this.
And he came like not dressed up. That would be probably, if I was in the dating world, that would be my biggest hang up is like, are we dressing up or not? Like, I don't want to overdress, but I don't want to underdress.
Right. Well, and I will say Reddit is really bad for outfit suggestions. So go elsewhere.
I don't ask them for any advice. I just read all their gossip.
No, I feel bad for that one. Because, like, she really did have some aspirations.
Yeah, like, she felt like he was, you know, like she said, like, promising. Like, everything seemed fine. He was consistent. Like, and then he's fucking late. And then you're going to take me to pizza?
No. Okay, I have kind of a funny one.
Okay.
Went on a date to a zoo with an acquaintance I knew from high school. He proceeded to loudly point out all the animals he could take in a fight.
Oh my Jesus.
In what world could your 12 stones is pretty heavy, 12 stone ass beat a fully grown adult gorilla or a rhino, Paul? He also said that if he was on a plane and the pilot died mid-flight, he would be able to take over and fly the plane for the rest of the journey. Also, he was not a pilot. We had lunch at the park and he kept pointing out how I'm prettier than his ex. I've got a better body than his ex. I'm funnier and smarter than his ex.
Oh, that's nice.
Then she goes, shut the fuck up about your ex and don't you dare try to lift me up by putting down another woman. 3 days later, he got back with his ex.
He was like, it's not always greener on the other side.
No. He's like, my ex thought I really could beat those animals at the zoo.
She believed in me.
She believed in me more than you.
She made me feel validated.
I don't know. Like, had you gone to the zoo with the lighthearted commentary of, do you think you could catch that otter? You know, like that type of like
Maybe like
ease into the
like funniness, humor.
Yeah, like ease into it, but she clearly wasn't in the mood.
Like take on a gorilla. I wouldn't even.
No,
I'm
gorillas,
good.
man. Monkeys are so strong.
They are. Like no.
Yeah, I don't feel like messing with monkeys is part of my like
Part of my
repertoire.
daily like.
No, not at all. Like I don't even mess with cats. Speaking of Netflix documentaries, have you watched Don't Fuck with Cats?
I have not. But I think it based off of a story in New York?
I don't know where the actual story is.
'Cause I'm wondering,
been like 5 years since I've watched it.
So I have like a friend, old coworker. We still keep up on Facebook, but she lived in New York, and there was something about a guy getting arrested in her neighborhood, and she was like, yes, I live close to the guy with the cats. And so every time I've seen that like on Netflix, I think about that.
Okay, that's your next one you need to go watch.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
It is,
and I don't even know
haunting.
what
It's a little haunting.
I don't even know what happened. Like she didn't go into it, she was just talking about it one time.
Oh,
And I was like,
it's twisted.
I was like, it sounded from her, she was like, yes. Like unfortunately.
Yeah. So anyway, that's your next one. That's my recommendation for you. Okay. Sorry, back on point. Don't fuck with gorillas either.
Yeah, don't fuck with gorillas.
Don't fuck with gorillas. Let's just leave them in their natural habitat. Thanks.
All right. So went on a date from Tinder. First mistake. They said that. I didn't say that.
Okay.
Drove about an hour to meet her. So this is the guy. He's going to meet this girl at her place.
Okay.
She looked nothing like her pictures. We went out to get drinks at a popular bar, and during my first drink, after her second drink, she was already sloppy and a mess. So he was still on his first drink. She was on her second one. Sloppy and a mess. I knew then I was going to stop drinking so I could drive home. I just chugged water all night while she kept the drinks going, despite my advice on slowing down. I get her back to her place and mention I will use the restroom, then drive home. While taking a piss, she hides my car keys. I walk out of the bathroom and she explains that she is wasted, so I must be wasted too, and she will not let me drive an hour home. After some discussion, I knew there was no getting through to her. She told me I had two options: sleep with her in her bed or sleep on the couch. I opted for the couch. I laid there from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. and then woke her up and demanded my keys. I tore her apartment apart looking for the keys, and they were in her pocket the whole time.
She put them in her
I left and blocked her right away. I haven't been on a dating app since.
I'm stuck.
Like, good for him. Like, he was being a gentleman.
Right.
He did not take advantage. Some guys would have taken advantage, but he was just like, look, I'm trying to get you home. I'm just trying to pee before I got dropped back. And then she hides the keys.
Oh, that's funny. Oh. Okay. Here's one. I had just moved to a new city and I didn't know anyone except for this one dorky dude I used to work with at a national park. He was super nerdy but sweet. There definitely wasn't any attraction from my end, but I found out later there was on his. I had literally just gotten out of a relationship about 1 week prior to moving, so it was still raw, which he knew. Anyway, he invites me over to his place for New Year's. I say yes, since I didn't really have anything else better to do. He tells me he's having a bunch of people over. I show up. No friends are there. It's just him and his family. I stayed for a few hours. The kids kept asking, "Is that your girlfriend?"
Oh, no.
It was awkward because I definitely didn't want him to think I was interested. I would not have come if I had known I was the only guest. Anyway, at one point during the night, he bumps into something and all 3 condoms fall out of his pocket.
Oh, God.
As I'm leaving, he tells me he likes me, blah, blah, blah. Even though he knows I'm like a week out of a relationship, I break it to him and never saw him again.
Oh, my God.
Could you imagine? Like, oh yeah, new city, new place, new me. Yeah. I'm just out of a relationship.
I'm gonna go. Oh, it's just your family. Like, I would. She lasted longer, like 2 hours.
Did. That was.
I would have been like 30 minutes, and then I'd be like, I'm gonna hit the next party
that I got invited to. Have a good night. Where's my cat?
Where's my keys? Keep your keys on you.
Keep your keys on you. Don't let them get stuck in someone's pocket.
Oh my God. All right, I got another one. This happened about 10 years ago. Tango Wire. I don't remember that. No. Which I didn't date, but like Tango Wire I didn't hear about. But it's like Tango Wire was this website that had many different dating sites. I matched with this amazing military man who had tons of pictures and was willing to meet after we exchanged numbers and texts for 2 days straight. He sent me pictures of him in uniform and we decided to meet at Starbucks. Jesus Christ, why are people... I just need to go sit at Starbucks and watch all these folks come in.
Oh, Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you.
Yeah.
My coworker... She takes her daughter to music lessons, which is right next to a Starbucks. Ooh. And so daughter goes to music lessons. She goes and gets some tea at Starbucks, and she's sitting there. And I guess these coworkers from an HOA come and have a little meeting there. And she's eavesdropping.
She gets all the tea.
She does. But it's on them. It's not the HOA. Yeah. She's like, they're definitely not married because he'll say... Oh, I thought you looked really good today in that blue skirt you were wearing. And she's like, oh, stop, no. Like
Starbucks is the tea.
I know. Okay, continue on with your Starbucks journey. I know. We're going to have to find the sweet times to go.
I know.
And just
like, when is the good time? People. These Reddit people need to say what time they're going to Starbucks. Mm-hmm. All right. So they text for 2 days straight. He sent pictures of him in the uniform, and we decided to meet at Starbucks. That was midway for both. Said he was wearing a black t-shirt, white pants, and would be holding a red rose in front of the entrance. That's so sweet.
I'm sorry, that's red flags. I'm not going. Nope.
Now this military man's picture showed he was 6'3", Caucasian, and built like a truck. What was waiting for me was a 5-foot Asian man with a black t-shirt, white pants, and holding a red rose, looking around waiting. I drove past, went home, and blocked his number.
No, not what I thought.
If you're gonna lie on the dating app to me, like, he deserved it. Because you're catfishing people. Like, just be yourself.
Yeah.
If you're just yourself and they come because of that, like, what was he worried about? Like, why are you trying to be a totally different race? A totally different,
to be
very different height.
Yeah, like, be yourself.
Like, just be yourself because you're gonna attract the right people.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to think. Did I have any other really bad first dates? My own? I mean, the one with the guy farting in my car is definitely tops.
Bad.
I don't know how I could top that one. Because, yeah. Let's see.
Wait, I think I had one that was.
Yeah, I kind of have a long one. Let's see. Oh, I also think it's important to be upfront with people at dating. If you like have an animal, like if you have a cat or a dog, like be upfront with the cat or the dog that's part of your life. Because if you invite them back to your place and they're like, I'm massively allergic to, or I'm super scared of them. Like,
Yeah, I don't put that on the person that owns the animal. That needs to be on the person that's allergic. If I'm allergic and I'm invited to your house, I'm going to ask. Like, I'm allergic to cats, but I know up front, like, what needs to be, like, my medicine. Like, I know how to handle it.
Yeah. Well, I will say, like, having as many cats as I've had over my lifetime, I'm allergic to some cats, but not all cats.
Oh.
Like, this cat right here, none of us are allergic to him. None of us have allergies to him. But we went to a cat cafe, and most of us were fine, but one of us had a massive reaction to it.
Oh.
So that's how it was growing up. We had 2 cats. We were really allergic to one and not allergic to the other one. So it's like cat dependent too, your cat allergies. Because, I mean, none of us are allergic to this right here.
No, he's good. Like, I haven't had, like, major flare-ups.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why that is.
But it all does depend on the cat, I think.
Yeah. Something about cats. Don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with cats.
So I got one. We met at his apartment to leave our cars. So first date.
Okay.
Met at his apartment to leave our cars and take the train downtown. When I arrive outside, he says to come up. He is almost ready. Says the door is unlocked. I open the door to find him butt naked, just getting out of the shower. His apartment is super dirty, like has never been vacuumed. But you could tell that he tried to tidy up. In our prior conversations, he was really focused on the fact that he had gone to a prestigious high school and college. We had mutual friends, so I didn't think he would be dangerous, etc. I'm kind of unimpressed that he is accidentally naked.
Accidentally.
Yeah,
You don't
put
get
that in quotes.
Yeah.
She was like,
There's
accidentally.
Accidentally naked.
He half-heartedly apologized and gets dressed in gym shorts and a t-shirt. Definitely not going downtown clothes. He comes out and says he is hungry and asked if I want to order a pizza before we go out. These bitches.
Yeah.
I say sure. We can chat a bit, and he puts a sports game on. Pizza gets there, we eat, then he looks at me and leans back on the couch. He says, so, do you want to suck it now? And takes his shorts off.
No.
I am pretty appalled and tell him hell no, and to put his clothes back on. He grabs his shorts without his undies and pulls them back on, leaving his boxer briefs on the floor. As I get up to leave, I notice large poop stains in his underwear. It just like keeps getting worse.
Oh, no. I don't.
Like, is that a pickup for guys to like be late and then try to use like pizza?
Yeah.
We need to take a
I
poll.
feel like this is a red flag situation.
That's definitely, if a guy says that he wants to get pizza
and where's my
and y'all were supposed to go out somewhere, no.
No. No.
Oh.
Okay, here's a short but sweet one.
Okay.
A guy asked me out one day. I thought he was gorgeous, and when he said I should dress up, I expected something special.
Oh.
He took me to his little sister's funeral.
No shit. No. Oh no. It's like needing a wedding plus one, and instead you're doing a funeral plus one? Oh, Jesus.
Could you imagine?
Oh, and like imagine. How do you even like
You
back
put-
out of that? Like
No, there's no.
you're committed at that point.
You're stuck. You're meeting Uncle John, Aunt Laura. Like, you're there.
I would whisper and be like, I charge $1,000 an hour, so this
Mhm.
can go fast or slow.
Mhm.
Like, why did you bring me here?
Yeah. Dude, this is terrible. No, I'm
That is
not
awful.
emotionally prepared for this. I got another little one. You want another little one?
Sure.
I had a girl jump out of my car and run down the street over a misunderstanding. She was talking about the possible influences of the devil causing her brother to take drugs.
Oh.
Me being an asshole, I let loose my infamous devil laugh.
Oh, shit.
She got scared and ran away. After I caught up with her, I apologized and explained that I was just goofing around. For some reason, there was no second date.
No, sir.
No. Could you imagine?
Oh, my God. Well, that's my rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's a fun one. There's endless stories. You could definitely find lots and lots more if you're interested.
Because we both looked up stuff and we came up with totally different things.
Yeah.
Like different stories that we came across.
I would say if any of our followers or listeners have any really good first date stories, like, we would love to hear them.
And you do not have to give names.
No.
We just want to know.
No names. And Paul, if you ever hear this, sorry, dude. It wasn't meant to be.
I hope he found greener pastures.
I hope so too. I think I looked him up one time on Facebook, but I don't remember.
And my only advice is, like, be scared and be aware of the dating.
Of course. Protect yourself.
So with that,
Cheers.
Thanks for tuning in to the Unfiltered Duo Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a friend who might enjoy it too. You can follow us on all social media platforms for updates, behind the scenes, and more content. Got questions, feedback, or a topic you'd love for us to cover? Reach out at unfilteredduopodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep listening.